Hello everyone, so today we'll be vaping and really excuse me, but I got this from a friend and I have no idea how to use it too well, but hopefully it'll all work out and we'll have some time, together to chit chat and now I'm currently doing something which I've noticed not a lot of ASMR artists do, but it works for me. And this is loud ASMR. We're talking about ASMR with normally spoken voice and just, a still image where you can kind of, let me see if I can, okay? Where you can kind of, feel the breeze and actually feel the ASMR as it would be in real life. And the view you're seeing currently is actually what I see from my window every single night. So it does get a bit tedious at some point, I have to say. Okay, let's see, how do I turn this vape thing on? Okay. I don't know if you can hear the sound it makes, but it's really cool. I don't know. I think that what you're seeing right now is very, very aesthetic, and I don't know. It's a bit loud at times, but I really enjoy listening to it, and really enjoy how nice it is to just have this view and see the world kind of, just turning and flowing around you, and you're here sitting at your window. You see all sorts of people walking down, the streets over there, but you're here and you're not really, doing anything near to what these people are doing. And to me this is a blessing because I love to observe. I'm not a dynamic person. I'm more of an artist type of person. I observe things, I don't act on things. And kind of realized that the view from my window fits me very well, or it suits me very well. You can't see how much vape there is on my phone right now. Aesthetics 101. I'm really worried right now that this might end up making me cough, but I don't think this will happen. What I'm planning on doing is I'm currently waiting for the sunset, which will be on the other side, by the way, but here we'll see the kind of how the sky changes little by little. I find it very, very beautiful. It's amazing. So, fun fact about me is I used to smoke a lot. I don't really want to smoke anymore since my friend gave me this vape. I do use it a couple of times a day, and I'm not too experienced yet. The thing about me is that I used to suffer from tuberculosis, and currently the bacteria is still in me, but it doesn't, it's not working right now. I've stopped coughing blood a long time ago, over I think a year now, and it's good. It's good. I'm I'm enjoying being able to breathe, but at the same time, suffering from tuberculosis kind of made me, cherish life a bit more. A funny memory from that point in my life was the doctor coming into my hospital room and telling me, well, the bacteria itself will not kill you, but you might die choking on your blood in the middle of the night. I'm like, wow, that's what you tell a young girl who has the whole life in front of her. But I've learned not to trust people like that. These people are negative people. See how much steam there is currently in my room, but I don't really care. Look at how beautiful it is. Hopefully I have enough data on my phone to, enough space more, to kind of, just for us to watch this, kind of go down and the sky turn red. It's really beautiful at that point, and I think you can notice it even from 5 minutes ago when I started this video. It's already so much more beautiful. I'm well aware that this video will not really be suited for everyone, but to each their own, and this is my channel, so I kind of want to post things which I myself like, and not just conform to what everyone else expects me to post. Actually, happy news is that in about a month I have my birthday, and I'll be getting a professional, well, half professional camera which takes really good photos and videos at the same time. While I'm really happy with the sound quality of my phone, I do not like the camera so much. And I'm not talking about ASMR videos, it's more than enough to me, but I'm a photographer technically, and it's very important to me to have a camera which has a lot of qualities and a lot of options to choose from, and I really need that zoom which the camera has, because I usually tend to take my photos in macro. So technically, when not in macro, I don't really feel too nice. I like to expose things as they are, and this camera is good. It's really good, but I think that being able to actually shoot photos which I like is going to be good for me and for my mental health, because I don't know how many of you know, but I'm currently going to a therapist, because all my involvement with the Mormon church and different things like that, my abusive ex-boyfriend, who I was engaged to, so abusive ex-fiance, I can say, all these things kind of they made me really anxious and depressed about life. But now I'm kind of back to my normal self, we can say. Well, all the birds as well. I think it's during the winter that I feel worse, and during the summer I kind of start blooming again, we can say. I like the color green. And actually that's why I plan on moving back to the UK, because I mean, it's my home country, and at the same time, I'll be seeing green a lot more, because the country I live in right now, which is Bulgaria, it has amazing nature, but only in the summer, because winters here are absurdly cold. It's like, it's unnerving how cold it is during the winter here, especially in the city I'm currently in. It's absurd. It goes down to minus 20 degrees Celsius, and that's a lot. It technically, your car freezes on the inside. They have special antifreeze which doesn't freeze until minus 15, because they can't really get you antifreeze which which freezes at lower temperatures than that. But yeah, I'm actually getting a car soon as well, which sadly I'll have to change next year once I move back to the UK. So at this point in time, the plan which is arranged for me to move back is in about a year and... okay, so let me see. January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Oh, a year and 8 months currently, because I'm doing some education here, and I plan on going to either Glasgow College or a university in London. I don't think most of you are aware of how old I actually am, because I don't really mention it in my videos. a lot. Well, I'm nearly 20. I turned 19 this year. But yeah, not many people expect it because when they look at my face, I look really young, and I understand that, but that's just my genes. I'm half Netherlander and half Scottish. I know it's a weird combination. Oh my gosh, these children. Let me pause for a bit. I think I just did what everyone is talking about, you know, with the random scream in the middle of an ASMR video. I think I've just done it. But I mean, birds have been screaming for the most part of this video, so it doesn't really matter, I think. Yeah. Beautiful. I want to draw this sunset once, maybe twice. I actually got oil paints from one of my friends. She didn't need them. Her grandfather is an artist, well, a retired artist now because he has a lot of health issues. But she gave me her oil paints, which he gave her, and she was like, well, use them as much as you'd like because, you know, she doesn't really have any use for them. And I was like, oh yes, homie. But yeah, I've been planning to implement these oil paints in the ASMR video I plan on doing, a part of the Painter saga, which is highly inspired by the picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. And I plan on, you know, developing a story where, you know, we have a painter and the muse, which is the viewer of the video. But something weird happens, and the painter realizes that, you know, the sitter, aka the viewer of the video, is actually immortal. And the place where she, the painter, knows the sitter from is because he wanted a portrait about 10-15 years ago. And she finds that portrait, and she realizes it's him, it's the exact same person, he hasn't aged even a bit. But that will be a bit harder to make into an ASMR video, I think, mainly because of all the involvement between characters. So yeah, but I do plan on inviting a friend for an ASMR video, I think. See, the sun is almost set. It's going to become really red in a bit. It's going to be beautiful. The camera doesn't really show it, but these clouds over here are actually red right now. But for some reason, this camera washes out a lot of color, and you can't really enjoy the full beauty of what I'm seeing currently. Well, look at it though. The little lines from the airplane. The crap ton of birds, which I'm not entirely sure you can see the amount of birds there are. And someone decided to wash their balcony. Perfect time while making my ASMR video. Now, to explain... Oh my goodness. Oh, they're not washing their balcony. They're washing a dog downstairs. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, for a few seconds everything was happening. There was a crying kid, a crying seagull, and they're washing the dog, which started wailing. Well, I mean, that's life, isn't it? Okay, they've stopped washing their dog. So I was saying that, you know, it's really hard from the point of view of a camera to see and appreciate what the eyes see. Like smoke, for example. I mean, smoke looks so amazing on the camera, but when you're looking at it with your own eyes, it looks even better. I should admit though, the camera is catching some what the heck, some colors which my eye itself can't see. Like for example, I can't really notice the difference between, like that. Like I can hold it, but yeah, my eye can't really see this purple here, which is really amazing. And in just a bit, it's all going to be red. I might as well make a time lapse of this, just for the pure sake of having it. You know, for when I move, so that I can, you know, look back on this view whenever I need it. I plan on painting a bit when I finish this video. Maybe going to try out those oil paints, I can say. But at the same time, I'm not entirely sure. I don't really have a place to use them on. I also don't have this thing, what do they call it? I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but you use it to, there you go. It's on a tripod which has, it's a spider tripod, so the legs are very flexible, and sometimes they just decide to, you know, fall off. I'm like, what? Why? Honestly though, do get yourself a nice tripod, because I've had a lot of tragedies happened with tripods which were not good at all. Or you can get a quadrupod, but I'm not sure if they even make those anymore. I think tripods are the most comfortable, but at the same time they are the most risky, especially those spider ones. Oh my goodness. Okay, just a bit more and the sky is going to turn red. It's already very red where I'm looking at from. But as I said already in my camera, it shows red for yellow here, and it's actually red. It shows my skin a lot more yellow, I think. Actually, I don't know if I told you all the story when I got really scared that my tuberculosis was back for some reason. Because there are certain pills for tuberculosis which when you take them, they may have a bad reaction with your liver. And what happens then is that you turn yellow because your liver isn't really working properly. And you're like, oh my goodness, am I dying? And your doctor goes, no fam, you're not dying. You're just gonna change the pills. I'm like, oh fun, more pills. If I only told you the amount of pills I've been on in my life, you would be really, really scared. I just threw something out the balcony. Oh, don't worry. It was, I'm not exactly sure how to describe it. Okay, I'm going to pause the video for a bit and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes because I need to do something really quick, and I also don't have too much space. As I said, did you see how close the seagull was? But yeah, I don't have too much space on my phone, and I'm worried I might not be able to show you the full red sky as we call it here. So yeah, be right back in a bit. Okay, so I realized I don't want you all to miss this view right now, so I decided to unpause the video and just, you know, let it flow, and maybe pause a bit later for when the sky turns purely red. I remember once when I woke up and I saw the moon exchange its place with the sun, and it was so wonderful. And my bird just started chirping, of course. He always chirps about this time. It's currently 9:50. Okay, I'm going to pause and I'll be back when the sky is even more brighter. Honestly though, I just realized I do have some work to do here. And I'm going to finish up this video, and it's the longest I've done in a while, so I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you enjoyed watching the sunset with me. Well, half sunset as we call it, and you know, I enjoy doing these videos, so I'm certain to make a lot more of these, and I'll be moving to a house in a bit, actually tomorrow. I'll still have this apartment and this view, but I'll be living in a house for most of the nights. I'll just sleep there technically, and I'll make some pretty darn good videos from there too, because it's literally surrounded by nature. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video and you know, this experimental little thing I decided to do. So yeah, have fun y'all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!